No, it was good. I think it's going to be good for us just to, get the idea in our heads, just because that is something that they do over there. But it shouldn't affect how we play. The field's always going to be the same size. We're playing with the same football, and we're going to be running the same play. So I mean, all the external factors, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So just excited to get back playing, and excited that game day is so close to us.
Is it good now that camp is kind of in the rearview mirror and you can't just start dialing in on a game plan and an opponent?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we finished camp strong. I think it's been a really good camp for us. A lot of competition, both sides of the ball, and it honestly flew by. Coach Sweeney literally just said we started 3 weeks ago today, and I'm like, dang, it feels like it's been like a couple of days, but it flew by so fast. But I'm excited to really shift my attention towards Georgia and really dial in on our game plan and get to learn these guys even more.
You mentioned playing Georgia is kind of special at ACC kickoff. I guess has there been banter between you and some of your friends at Georgia, or just been locked in, focused, leading into the matchup?
It's been pretty chill from both sides. I know a lot of guys on that team, so it's been pretty chill. Not much banter, not much trash talk. So we're both just trying to handle business on our ends, and the best man will come out on top on the 31st.
And I'm not asking you to give bulletin board material or locker room material, but everybody seems to assume, man, Georgia's just going to walk in and win. Like it's their right to win. But can this team, this program, hang with Georgia? Can you beat them?
100%. We've had a great offseason, great camp, and we have the dudes in the locker room to compete with anybody in the country. And obviously Georgia, they've been the top team in the country the past couple years. So, until someone beats the best, they're going to be proclaimed the best. So, I'm excited for to see how we match up as a team. But I know that we have a special group of guys in the locker room who's bought into the process and bought into our scheme and what we have to bring. So, I'm just excited to see how we compete with them.
I guess defensively, is there anything unique about this group in terms of either speed or experience or whatnot?
I would just say the hunger and drive that we have. Us finishing, I'm pretty sure it was 8th total defense last year. There was still a lot of meat left on the bone. A lot of plays left out on the field that we should have made, and we know that we have the guys to be the #1 defense in the country, and we weren't that. We were at number 8, which is still pretty good, but just not up to our standards because we know that we can be the best. So I've just seen a lot of hunger, a lot of drive from the guys, and just a lot of just energy being brought every single day. So I'm excited to start really preparing and get into game week and just see how we compete.
I think Coach Sweeney said after the first game, he was kind of disappointed in the defense with too many discipline mistakes. And he said you guys kind of bounced back during the second scrimmage, I guess. How did you guys were able to rebound, and how did you overcome those first scrimmage mistakes?
I think it's just the little things, penalties were a problem, so like 3rd and short, jumping off sides, and just playing undisciplined. So really and that all starts with communication. So if it's 3rd and short, we got to communicate to the D line, like alert, hard count, and just be ready for that. So I think that all plays into part with communication, just all levels on the field, back 7, D line, just everyone being on the same page, and just make sure everyone's just getting lined up correctly, and being aware of down and distance and having situational awareness.
Being a senior, being kind of like a role model of one of the big linebackers within that position, what's kind of the mentality or the overview of that unit that you kind of take to kind of lead forward?
I would just say make sure, for me, what I've been doing is just making sure all the guys are, ready for the opportunity. Just you never know. Football is a dangerous game. Injuries happen a lot. So you want to make sure everyone's ready for their opportunity, because some guys may get thrown into the fire and you got to see how they adapt to it. So just making sure all the guys are ready whenever that opportunity presents itself. It could be, second play of the game when someone goes down. Lord forbid that happen, but just being ready for that opportunity whenever that's going to come for you.
Have you seen any of the younger guys step up like this offseason, whether it's freshmen or redshirted freshmen, sophomores, anything like that group that have stepped up and really showed that they can come in those moments and make an impact on the game?
Yeah, there's been, I can name numerous guys. We just like the past every recruiting class we brought in, like after me, so like 22, 23, 24, just our coaches hit grand slams with all three of those classes. Just guys that have the right mindsets and just come in every single day ready to work. Whether they're first on the depth chart or whether they're fifth on the depth chart, they've come in with the right mindset. So we have a lot of guys just who come in and work every single day and come in and prepare like they're the guys, and they may not be the guys as of right now, but they just come in and work, and they're going to be ready for the opportunity whenever it presents itself. So, I'm sorry I didn't give you a specific person, but we've hit grand slams with all three of those recent recruiting classes. So those guys, they'll be ready to play.
I think at the beginning of camp, I was about a video of you kind of charging at Cade and doing some kind of like high five thing. We've heard a lot from teammates that Cade's been really authentic and genuine, and his leadership has kind of stepped up because of it. What have you observed in terms of the person he's been this offseason leading into the season?
I feel like Cade's been the same way since he stepped out on campus. He's gonna speak up. He's gonna be himself. He's gonna be loud. He's gonna be proud of whatever he says, and he speaks with a lot of conviction. And the guys respect him. But talking about this offseason, I've really seen his leadership just emerge even more. Just even being even more vocal, putting in the extra time with the guys, watching extra tape, hitting the field, doing all the stuff, and leading our workouts. Like, he's always, the first in line, always the first one to finish. And he's been a dude since he stepped on campus. But this year, you can really see he's just taking it and running with it now. And I'm excited to see all that hard work come to fruition on the 31st and for this whole season to come. But Kay has been a special kid, a special player ever since he stepped on campus. So I'm excited to just see it all come to fruition for him.
Tyler Venable says he's been a quote-unquote executioner during practice, just really, executing against plays. Like, what have you seen in terms of just, his maturity, kind of executing the offense going on against him?
I feel like it's more comfort within the system, especially having Coach Riley going on year 2 now. Just really getting a good grasp for that, and then like understanding his guys and their tendencies, and our offense, they've done a tremendous job just all across the board, just executing plays as a whole, whatever the play may be. So they've all really stepped up and bought into the process and bought into the playbook of what Coach Riley calls. But it's been really exciting to see for me on the defensive side, and also really annoying because they've been torching us a little bit. But it's definitely been fun just to see them emerge as a group and gain more confidence.
I think on the ACC Network yesterday, you mentioned Ashton Hampton, the cornerback, was one of the guys that kind of the young guys kind of stood out, I guess. What have you seen from him from your perspective?
He's a competitor. Physically he already looks the part, but he competes. He could be beat by a couple steps, but he has that speed and he has that length to him, and he's a competitor in everything he does, and that's in the run game and that's in the pass game. So I'm excited to see him keep growing and keep getting bigger, stronger, smarter, faster, all the things. But Ashton's really shown that he can help us out, so I'm excited to see him keep growing.
Going back to the offense, TJ Parker said the other day, he kind of hinted that Garrett Riley has opened up the playbook a little bit more, that the entire bag of tricks maybe is there. Have you seen that, where this offense is more explosive than it was last year?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like they're really just executing all the plays they already have better. I don't know if it's anything different that they're doing. I think they're just all more comfortable within the system, and having Coach Riley for the second year, I think it's all just coming together really. But I think they're gaining confidence. Having going into the second year with him, and having most of the starters returning back. So I think that's really just the main thing that's caused them to be so effective as of right now. Just more confidence and more comfort within the system.
Who is someone on that offense that's maybe flying under the radar right now that's going to give other defenses troubles?
Man, all of them. I think our whole offense is under the radar, and just from what I've seen and what I know they can do, they're gonna shock some people. They're not gonna shock us because we see it every single day of practice, but they're definitely gonna show the world what they can do. Prove themselves right of what they already know they can do. So you're just excited to see what they can do.
we've been told by several players that the word for this team this year was finish. And so how is that theme sort of carried throughout fall camp, and how does this team get that going against Georgia?
I would say it's carried this team into fall camp and then into Georgia. Just as the game goes on, as practice goes on, we got to get stronger as it goes. So we have to be playoff ready, play one, game one. But as the game goes, as practice goes, we have to get even stronger, even better, even faster. And I think that's what I've been trying to preach to the guys too. Like, it could be period 500 of practice, and it doesn't matter. We have to finish like it's the first play, and just have that same mindset and just same mentality. Like, it doesn't matter what how much time's left. It doesn't matter. We just have to finish. And Coach Sweeney's really emphasized that this whole offseason, just finishing, because that's what we did. We did do that last year, but we didn't do that in most games last year. So I think that's just what I've been trying to preach to the guys as well. Just finishing, no matter what the circumstances may be. Just finishing everything.
You kind of mentioned that one of the reasons he likes to go out to Derby is, to make it a little bit tougher on everybody. And one of those days was really hot. First of 2 days, things got a little chippy, a little heated at times. But yet you guys pushed through. Is that what makes a team more close-knit, better? And do you remember that practice?
I do. That was a good day of practice. It was hot. Everybody was on edge because it was hot. We were hitting. It was a really good day. It was a really good day for our team. But you got to have those days that really can make or break you as a team. And it was, like I said, it was so hot. It was so hot, but it was a really good day. Dudes are flying around, competing, being physical. It was a good day on both sides of the ball. Guys on offense making plays, guys on defense making plays. But it was a really good day, and you got to have those tough days where you wanna quit, you wanna tap out, but you just got to keep pushing through, and you got to finish. So that was a really good day for us as a team.
Is it one of those things where you realized it was a good day at the time, or did you come back and get showered off and get something to eat and go, dang, that was good. This was good for us?
Yeah, during the day, I didn't really feel like it was a good day just because it was hot and everyone was just, But after you look back on it, you watch the tape and you see dudes flying around with their heads on fire, hitting people. You see dudes making plays. That's when you realize, like, okay, yeah, it was a good day for us. So, yeah, definitely didn't feel that during the moment, though.
I know we're a little ways away to December, even possibly January, but has it kind of set in for you that this is your last season at Clemson?
It has, and it's so it's surreal. And I've really made a promise to myself that every day, regardless of what's on the schedule, regardless of how long the day may be, just soak everything up, because this is all I got. This is my last year of eligibility. I graduate in December, so I'm done after this. So I've just tried to, make it a goal that just whatever it is, be positive about it and just soak it all in, because you can't go back. So it's special, but I'm excited to just finish the year off with the guys and finish the season off strong.
With it being your senior season, what are you most excited about for people to see this team?
The hunger that we have. Tired of the disrespect, tired of, all the negative stuff, just ready to show that, what we know we can do as a team. We're ready to showcase that, and just ready to, put Clemson back to the top. And, we have to take it week by week, day by day. Can't look too far ahead, but, that's the ultimate goal. Just, be back on top of the mountain, but we can't look too far ahead. Just gotta live in the moment, be where our feet are, and just day by day, week by week, game by game. So that's all we can do right now.
You mentioned that practice and how hard it was. Has there been any, on the opposite side, more lighthearted, funny moments throughout camp that will be good memories for your senior year?
Oh, man. It's been a lot. I would say yesterday in practice, I think we were inside drill, and I don't remember even who it was, but I got someone tabletopped me and I got flipped, and it just looked so goofy and so it looked so stupid. I looked so unathletic, but just like little stuff like that, you just watch on film and you'll look back on it years from now and be like, yeah, that was fun at the time. But just it's been numerous times that that's happened to me or to other guys. But just like little stuff like that, just guys looking stupid, getting flipped around. So I would say stuff like that.
Or a couple times supposed to me that Keith Adams is just different and unique. As a linebacker that's had to tackle him probably once or twice, like what's different about him?
He runs with a lot of anger. So I would say that's the main thing about Keith. And you add his elusiveness to go with it and just his physicality. But, when he runs, he's running to get to the end zone. So that's really encouraging to see from Keith going into his third year now. But Keith, I think they call him Hammerhead in the locker room. He's physical as can be, so he's definitely, giving us good looks, and vice versa, us with him. But Keith, he's gonna be really good for us. So I'm excited to see him keep growing and him keep running guys over too. So that's been fun to see.
Are you used to playing running back too? I mean, would you have been the same way as a running back?
No, not at all. I'm more shifty. When I played, I was more shifty, make a guy miss. Keith is just trying to run through you and hurt you. So it's not fun tackling him, but it's getting us better.